Ladies and gentlemen, there exists within every man and woman a power so immense, so untapped, so magnificent in its capacity, that if only it were awakened, mountains would move, oceans would part, and the word impossible would be struck from our vocabulary. I speak of the burning desire that lies dormant in your soul, the seed of greatness, the silent whisper that tells you, even when the world screams otherwise, you can. You have heard the word, impossible, far too many times. It has echoed through your youth, spoken by those who feared to dream. It has decorated the failures of others, tossed at you by those who tried and fell, but never rose again. The world is quick to name your vision as foolish, your pursuit as knave, your ambition as delusion. But let me assure you, the word impossible is merely a reflection of another man's limitations, not your destiny. There was a time when flying was considered madness. Men scoffed at the idea of soaring through the skies. If man were meant to fly, they said, who would have wings? But the Wright brothers, powered not by feathers but by belief, proved otherwise. There was a time when reaching the moon was a fairy tale, a bedtime story for children. But Neil Armstrong planted his foot into the dust of that silent world and declared, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. You see, history is written not by the cautious, not by the doubters, but by those who dared to challenge the impossible. The road to your greatest achievement is paved with stones of doubt, resistance, and fear. The world will not hand you greatness. It will test you. It will discourage you. It will tell you that your dreams are too big, that your ideas are too bold. And yet, every soul who ever achieved something remarkable did so precisely because he refused to listen. The masses will never understand the mind of the visionary. They mock what they do not comprehend. But within you is something they cannot measure, a mind tuned to purpose, a heart aligned with persistence, a spirit too stubborn to quit. What separates those who achieve the impossible from those who merely talk about it? It is not wealth. It is not status. It is not even education. It is an unbreakable belief in the unseen, a burning obsession with a goal, so vivid in the imagination that it becomes real long before the world sees it. This belief, this unwavering faith in oneself, is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, you are at the mercy of circumstance. With it, you become the master of your fate. You must begin with definiteness of purpose. Know what you want, not vaguely, not conditionally. Know it with such clarity that every breath, every decision, every hour becomes a step toward it. Do not chase 100 small goals. Chase one massive, magnificent dream that consumes you. Let it become your mission, your obsession, your reason for rising in the morning, and your final thought before you sleep. Napoleon Hill once wrote, "What the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve." Understand this truth. Embrace it. Embody it. But purpose alone is not enough. You must act, and act with relentless persistence. There will be days when nothing works. Days when doors close, when people betray you, when your own mind whispers that it might be easier to quit. Those are the days that will define you. It is easy to be committed when the sun shines and the winds are at your back, but the achievers, the true legends, are those who keep walking when the storm howls, who keep moving forward when the path disappears. They do not wait for permission. They do not ask for validation. They act from the certainty that their dream is already theirs, simply waiting for them to arrive. You must be willing to fail, not once, not twice, but again and again until the world yields. Every failure is a lesson. Every rejection is a redirection. The most successful men and women in history were not spared hardship. They embraced it. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times in his quest to invent the electric light. When asked why he didn't quit, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is the mindset you must adopt, one where failure is not the end, but the path. Understand this. Your mind is the most powerful tool in your arsenal. Guard it, feed it, train it. You become what you think about most. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, then even the greatest opportunities will slip through your fingers. But if your mind is saturated with faith, clarity, and expectancy, then miracles become normal and the impossible becomes inevitable. You must take control of your mental environment. Read what uplifts you. Listen to what empowers you. Associate with those who elevate your thinking. Avoid the dream killers, the cynics, the habitual complainers. They are poison to your potential. There will always be those who say, "It can't be done." Let them talk. While they speak of limits, you will be busy breaking them. While they wait for guarantees, you will take bold leaps of faith. While they analyze risks, you will embrace the unknown, because success favors the bold. The world does not reward intentions, it rewards results. And results come only to those who dare to act. You must also develop the courage to stand alone. The path to greatness is often lonely. Visionaries are, by nature, misunderstood. People will mock you, not because you're wrong, but because your dream reminds them of what they never pursued. Be strong enough to walk your path even when no one claps, when no one understands. You are not here to fit in. You are here to break molds, to bend reality to your will, to inspire others by your example. The applause will come later. For now, do the work in silence. Do not fear being different. Fear being ordinary. You were not born to repeat history. You were born to create it. The same power that moved the mountains, that split the sea, that sent rockets to space, that power lives within you. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not what they said about you. You are the author of your destiny, the architect of your life, the master of your fate. The dream you hold, the one they called impossible, is possible. In fact, it is not only possible, it is waiting for you. It is already real in the realm of thought. Your job is to bring it into form through unwavering belief, consistent action, and unshakable purpose. The world does not need more average. It needs your brilliance, your courage, your example. Show them what's possible, and as you walk this path, remember you will not always feel ready. You will not always feel confident. Do it anyway. Confidence is not a prerequisite for action. It is a result of action. You will grow as you move forward. You will expand as you take risks. You will evolve as you pursue the vision. Start now, not when the stars align, not when others agree, not when it's convenient. Start now, with whatever you have, from wherever you are. And when you reach the summit, when the world finally sees the result of what you've known all along, do not say, "I told you so." Say, "You can too," because your journey is not just for you. It is for everyone who thought they were too old, too young, too broken, too late. Your success is a beacon. Let it shine. Let it lift others. Let it remind the world that impossible is just a word, and that greatness belongs to those who dare to believe differently. So I say to you today, burn the ships. Destroy the doubt. Silence the critics. Trust the vision. Take the step, leap even if your legs tremble. Believe even when no one else does. Act even when fear knocks on your door. Because the dream you hold, the vision that keeps you up at night, the calling that refuses to die, it is not impossible. It is waiting. And it is yours. Now go and achieve what they called impossible.